Hmm? What do you need? Yes?
Made of Skyrim. Doesn't look like much to me. That's a proper skill.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking. I don't claim to be. Take a look. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Forget to check in. Have you met my father? He was... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Until next time.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on.
I helped my father in the finest weapons and armor.
Imperial trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
Got something for just about everybody in here. If you have any questions. You look rather pale. Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. These Stormcloaks are ridiculous. They won't shop here because they think I'll sell them poisoned tonics. I should just go back to Cyrodiil.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure.
Right behind you.
I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit Kep... Ah, of course. How much have you got? Very good. Be sure to bring any more sleeping tree sap you find to me.
All crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
How the tree came to grow there is a bit of a mystery. Some say that when Vardenfell erupted, a piece was blown to the middle of Skyrim and from the crater grew the tree. I've also heard that it was a spore that fell from an island floating in the sky, but all I know is that the sap makes you feel as healthy as a cave troll, but slow as a drunk horker. And that it... Before my ma and Da passed, I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk.
Doesn't look like
Easier
much.
said than done.
Now Blacklight, on the other hand.
You do
That's
that?
promising.
If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell.
What's our next move?
Tired of bread and stew. Had enough of fish.
If it'll help us get
Yourself
moving
and your
quicker,
kin for a choice cut of
sure.
steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Lead on.
Bits and baubles. Come to chat with an old woman, hmm?
Do you get to the
Do
Cloud
your good
District
deed
very often?
for the day.
Oh, what am I? Of course you don't.
You can't!
No sign of it.
Must have run off.
So, this is Riften. Glover Mallory told... a good deal about the place. It looks exactly as I pictured.
Dirge told me you made it into the guild. You need dirt on anything, you talk to me. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean.
Hey, watch it! What's our next move? You're going ahead without me? Suit yourself.
Did you hear something? Must be my imagination.
Fools!
What was that? Mercy! You can't hide from me. Must have scared him off.
Someone there.
Is someone there?
Fools!
Huh? Huh?
You ready to get going? About time. Let's go. I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last patron was killed trying to tackle an entire fort of bandits alone.
Never should have come. Can't hide from me.
Boost!
Not impressed.
fools!
Do your worst. Just a scratch. So, this is Riften. Glover Mallory told me a good deal about the place. It looks exactly as I pictured.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Hey, watch it!
You gonna buy? See for yourself. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Made a mess of things, and Maven's furious. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives. I've smoothed things over with her for now, but you can forget your cut. At least you remembered one of the things I asked. Let me see that. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Just keep your ears open and your mouth shut, and you'll do fine.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want? You're pretty tough. I respect that.
I think
Bringing
you're
in
all
a lot
right.
of coin for the goo.
In fact, I'm
Making
kind
us
of
look
impressed
good,
how
too.
well you're
This
doing.
better be important.
No,
I'm quite
if you
busy.
need it.
Just keep it between
Okay.
us.
Go and pick some
Some other
fights.
time, perhaps.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just... Hey, good to see you.
Oh.
Scissor rifted.
Over Mallory told me a good deal about this place. It looks exactly as I'd pictured.
So you're the one that burned down Golden Glow Estate. The only reason we're having this conversation is due to Brynjolf's assurance you won't botch another assignment. He claims you possess some sort of uncanny aptitude for your line of work. Quite frankly, I find that hard to believe. Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand, it's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on. Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details. The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow Estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
A good deal about the place. It looks exactly
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry. Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun?
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
What do you need?
Whiterun, the pride of Skyrim. Doesn't look like much to me. Now Blacklight, on the other hand, that's a proper city.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
If it's work you need,
Do
how
you
about
need
chopping
something?
up some wood for the fires?
I'll see you back in Riverwood.
What can I get you? The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Need some... All right then.
Sadia, wake up there.
Yes, Mum. You want a drink? Until next time.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short, because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters.
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start. Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
This is a local favorite and one of the first.
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery. If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's going to take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there. Now you need to clear them out. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
Need something?
Make it quick.
Not much of a fight. How did they?
May you die with a sword in your hands.
What's our next move? You're going ahead without me?
Soon. So.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you'd just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it. Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
anybody there. Mercy!
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
Was something we discussed unclear?
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
You ready to get going? About time. Let's go.
Need something? Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves' Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? Talos bless you, my child. I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos preserve you.
Ain't no doubt about it. Thieves' Guild is back. They got wisdom in their grip.
You want to talk to me? Okay. Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Told me a good deal about the place.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Gullum Eye works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullum Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we find that information quite valuable as well. Good luck in Solitude.
Looking for work? Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it. I handle the fishing, numbers and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing? Keep this up and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it. Good luck.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't
Pull
look
up a
like
seat.
much to me.
Have a drink. Remember, keep it clean.
Need a few spare septums?
blood on our
I got the
hands.
cure right here. I handle the burglar. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Ready for... Good. We could use the coin. Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Here, just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
Need something?
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Whiterun, the pride of Skyrim. Doesn't look like much to me. What's our next move? You're going ahead without me?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I sell cures for all.
You ready to get Skyrim?
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. All right. Had I known this deal would bring me this much trouble, I never would have accepted the gold. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way. Our business has concluded, and you're standing in my way. Why, you little filcher!
You and me, we're the only people around who
By
aren't
the order of the
complete
Jarl.
fools.
Stop right there. All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working...
Why are you following me?
My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range of subjects. I teach poetry. They found it. They actually found it. Riorn's drum. Nobody knows where he died, and therefore where his drum might be. Haldir was the missing link. Riorn entered Haldir's cairn in secret and presumably died there. Now all I need to do is find someone to get it. Wait, you're joking, right? Riorn, only the most famous battle drummer of the Second Age? Well, famous among bards, at least. That drum has been in half a dozen. Riorn was always looking for new stories to tell. It seems he was writing a lay about Haldir when he vanished. That was the missing clue. I suppose I should return to my papers.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
in his meat. See how he likes that. Wizard. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic that turned wood to gold. Yeah, wish I could turn wood to gold.
Must be my imagination. What was that?
Hello? Who's there? I guess I was just hearing things. Huh?
Huh?
Is someone there?
Huh?
Keep your... Now, there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. No, please. There's no need for that. I'll tell you everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more? I asked her the same thing, and she wouldn't come out and tell me. But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts. Maven Blackbriar needs Golden Glow's honey for her mead. She's been using the guild to keep the estate under her thumb. If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture, he's cutting Maven out of the picture, which she can't afford. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle the place. Exactly. For the guild to survive, they need Maven's support. This Carlia must have spent a lot of time and resources planning this. Consider it a gift to ensure your silence. That thing seems to be bringing me nothing but trouble anyway. Carlia didn't even want it. She wanted to keep the sale a secret. I can see how well that went. Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you good money for them. Consider me your new friend in the north. Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you?
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Sure, we can talk.
What did you need?
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer? Not be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
So, you're...
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Until next time.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Steal anything worth... I suppose you want your share now. Here you go. I bet you are. Which one do you want? When a client needs us to eliminate another, we don't operate like the Dark Brotherhood. We find alternate means to get them out of the way. We send you to plant some phony evidence in the Mark's house and then tip off the town guard. The rest takes care of itself. Sound like you can handle it? Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the... Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Make up your mind already. Are you sure? Once I exchange it... Okay, there you go.
So,
Pull up
you're
a seat.
Brynjolf's new protege.
This kind of work suits you,
Don't look like
but it's
much
going to
to
end
me.
up making you rich. Good. My clients are getting impatient. There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket. So, you in for a little fishing? Good. Here's your assignment.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
It's been a long
Until
time
next
since
time.
anyone joined us. See, take a look. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his experiments. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation, rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. Aye.
What's on your mind?
Need something?
Oh, just grab it.
Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new.
Hey, let's go.
Any luck gathering those ingredients? Sorry. Just thinking about my experiment. Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Huh? I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen.
It's so good to see you again.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim. Come back and see
I'm
us
quite
again.
busy. Need something, or can I get back to work? You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? If word gets around that I bedded her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway. Good. Now maybe I can get back to work. Yeah, what do you want? Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I... And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you? So what if I have a problem? I know how to deal with it. Maramal thinks he's so smart. He tells me that Mara will cleanse the filth from my blood.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Bolly's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Drifa. Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. Remember to give at the temple.
With my husband's newfound...
Hammerfern, we've got...
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. I don't want a bad reputation in Riften, but Helga's out of control. She wanted to try it in the stables, so I said yes. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it. Mm-hmm.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place. What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet, between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it. If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Svanna. I don't know why I bother.
Any luck getting the marks from the... Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them out of your pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. And I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use. Sure, leave. Not like you care anyway.
You looking for something or what?
It's a fine day with you around.
Mama, you're home. Let's play a game. Aww.
What do you need, my thane? Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? I'm sorry, but you can't afford that right now. Certainly. What did you have in mind? Long... life to you. I am your sword and your shield. Got some good pieces out. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
It's been a while, Outlander. Then let's be off. Right behind you. What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right behind you.
Be careful.
White run.
I don't claim to be the
High
best
in the
blacksmith.
sky.
Take a look.
Doesn't look like much to me. Now, black light, on the other hand, that's a proper city.
Mm-hmm. Have you met my father? The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Bjorland Greymane's got that on me. Man steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on! I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last patron was killed trying to tackle an entire fort of bandits alone.
I am your sword and your shield.
Certainly. I am trained in... Sit back and enjoy some classical drumming.
What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right behind you. Nice place you have here. I never knew you were so wealthy. What's our next move? If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Right behind you. If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure. Lead on! Nice place you have here. I never knew you were so wealthy.
Mama! Wow. This is great. Wow, thanks.
Long life to you. What do you need, my Thane?
Yes? What is it? Thanks.
Got some good pieces out here. I don't claim to be the best, the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop. Have you met my father? He was the steward up at Dragon's
Welcome.
Reach.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you.
What's our next move?
I help my father in more ways than people realize.
Skyrim. Doesn't look like much to me. Now Blacklight, on the other hand. If it'll help us get moving quicker, sure.
Right behind you.
Oh, what happened?
Once I've made... Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Farewell.
I hope. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. You take care of yourself now. Never bits and bobs. Take a look. If you need any jewelry, just let me know.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you... Imperial. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? What can I do for you? Of course, anything you like.
Nice place you have here.
It
I
would
never
be
knew
my
you were
pleasure.
So wealthy.
Honor to you, my Thane.